What? Where's Morgan? Now Bertrand. McKenna. Musi. Better spell of possession this for Nottingham Forest. Bertrand. Ryan Bertrand. It's a bit of nudge there from Sam. That's what the fans in the Trent end are appealing for.
It's a poor decision by Paul Connolly, isn't it? At this stage of the game, clearing his lines there.
Sure. Maybe just like him to pop up with something. As it is, he's popped it right back to Leeds. Off goes Sanchez, renewing hostilities with Gunter. Another coming together. And again, this one appears to go against Watt. Let's have another look at a real flashpoint though, Don.
Well, Sanchez Watt comes over. It's a little nudge and a little push, and they're both animated with each other. It's all a bit messy, isn't it? It shouldn't come to that.
Sam. Kilkenny. Houghton getting forward for really the first time in the match. Very nearly picking out Sam, but not quite. Now McAleary, pulled back by Houghton. Just how much was Chris Gunter provoked that on?
Well, he goes over and he treads on Chris Gunter, doesn't he? He's gone with his right foot, tread on Gunter's foot, not happy, and he retaliates. And you know, they're both as guilty as each other, aren't they? It's not what we want to be seeing on a football pitch.
The initial thought, having seen just the Gunter stat, was that Sanchez Watt had been the victim of some slightly harsh justice. Maybe not.
No, certainly not.
Maybe equal punishment is fitting. Vecchio stealing in ahead of Morgan. Sony. Now Houghton powering forward for Leeds. Vecchio. Lloyd's arm strikes it. Now Kilkenny.
Oh, what a block Ryan Bertrand puts in there before the Kilkenny strike. As Leeds with this a little look. Vecchio rolls it across. It's a great strike, but there's the block from Bertrand. And Kilkenny goes oh so close.
Well, this young man is on loan from Manchester City. Adam Clayton. Hoping to give Leeds the edge in the final few moments. Replacing Lloyd's, who as it stands have given them a point out of their visit to the East Midlands this Sunday lunchtime. Who knows, maybe they'll get more. Early signals are that there could be as many as 6 added minutes to the 90. Bertrand overtouched it and Clayton went in a little over eagerly. Just a free kick, nothing more.
They get a roar from the Forest fans when they see this board go up to indicate those 6 extra minutes.
The on-loan Chelsea fullback Bertrand. More wrestling inside the box, and Wes Morgan is the one who's penalised. The defender Neil Collins getting benefit of the doubt.
It's the distant referee that gives this decision.
Confirmation of the 6.
Plenty of time. It's a long time in football, 6 minutes.
Seemed like even longer to Billy Davis. I hope that they can recapture for Forest of the opening 6 minutes of the match. It's a classy bit of defending, an element of risk as well from Cohen. Well, it's 6 minutes in, certainly you should have your question answered on about the desire of both sides. Who wants to win it? Probably mission A at the start of the day was get that first point on the board after both suffering open day defeats.
I think he'll be pleased with the character his boys have shown this afternoon, Simon Grayson, because to withstand one heck of a start from Nottingham Forest and just lost away. Nottingham Forest after the first 20 minutes or so lost all the fluency that they had to their passing and their movement.
Nathan Tyson is behind here. Naylor certainly looked to have a hand on him. Tyson is up. Play goes on. McCleary. McKenna. Here's Bertrand. Muti. Tyson.
It's a poor cross from Nathan Tyson, but I tell you, just really honest here, because Richard Naylor's all over the back of him and he could be very easily going down. Good honest play from Nathan Tyson.
It's Wilson's out, but it's at the foot of Kilkenny. Now Johnson. It's more typical of West Morgan's defending than the lapse of judgment which led to the Leeds equaliser. But it's back with the Yorkshireman. Housen. Bessoni. Oh, just behind Becchio.
That was a good move, good build of play, wasn't it? Linking up down that left-hand side.
Clayton, slightly wayward. McKenna, offside against Earnshaw.
Come a long way back there, doesn't he, Rob Earnshaw, and he's onside. That's very unlucky to see the flag on.
Couple of minutes to force the issue, whether it be for Forest in red or Leeds in blue.
It seems like a long time ago that we had last real either goalkeeper had a save to make, isn't it? The game been played in the middle of the park.
You're looking at the teams for Forest if it stays like this after back-to-back defeats at the start of the season and a whole host of them in pre-season. Stop the rot in that aspect.
You can always find us if you look hard enough.
Leeds will certainly be the happier if this is the way it finishes in a couple of minutes' time. After all, this is a fixture, whether it's played here or at Ellen Road, that more often than not ends in a draw. Here is Earnshaw.
Surrounded by three.
High ball perhaps from McKenna, certainly uncharacteristic. Clayton looking for Becchio. Support arrives from Clayton. Now Connolly. Cohen Wilson's header. Held on by Cohen. Vecchio, Howson. Bradley Johnson. Lasoni hoping there's time for one more forward.
He went out of play. I said it was a fixture with a history of draws. Looks like we've got another one to add to that list now.
What it does do is extend Leeds' good run against Forest. That'll be 9 games unbeaten against them. 3 different leagues since they lost here back in 1996. Brian Roy scoring in the Premier League. And so it is. That's Forest's opening home game. Ends with a draw. It looked to be heading away. Everything was going there early on as Simon Brace's Leeds side on the ropes. An early goal inside the first 10 minutes from Dexter Backstock. The sun will shine, but Wes Morgan's mistake invited Leeds back into the game. Lloyd Sabb's header. And in the second half, Leeds looked most likely to. A little flash pot as well to add a bit of fire to proceedings between Chris Gunter and Sanchez Watt. Both sides could perhaps have ended with less than the full complement of players, but both as it is ends with a point. So let's get some reaction then. Patrick Davison is down on the pitch with Leeds goalscorer Lloyd Sabb.
Lloyd, how much character did Leeds show to take a point from that game?
Yeah, I mean, after the first game when we lost against Derby, we really needed something from this game. When we went 1-0 down, we kept our heads up, and as you said, we showed good character to get back in it.
What were you thinking during those first 20 minutes? Because it was pretty torrid.